Hello and welcome on Hannover Airport. Busy Sunday evening, but in my simulator it's daylight. Because I like flying in daylight much better. The weather is live though. Let's get my flight log open and let's get a pen. Pen. There we go. Alright. About to take off in half an hour. Need to still set up and load the plane. There's a Lufthansa pushing back. Another Lufthansa is waiting. And there's another Lufthansa. A lot of Lufthansas today. It's the 8th of January 2023. We are leaving from Hannover. I'm filling out the flight log, which is EDDV, Echo Delta Victor, call sign is Transavia 697, and we're flying with a Boeing 737-800. Destination is Bologna, which is Lima, India, Papa Echo. I think we're taking runway 27 left. That's what I planned. Let's hope we get the clearance as well. But we'll get there in a bit. Let's go to the cockpit. There we go. Okie dokie. Time to board. Let's give our crew the notification that they can start boarding. There we go.
Cabin crew, whenever you're ready, open the doors and let the passengers on board.
No problem.
And we're boarding. Let's load the details from our flight plan. First of all, how much gasoline do we need? Let's say 8,200 kilo of fuel. Start loading it up. Amount of passengers to board today to Bologna in Italy. 165. And started boarding. Cargo is 4.1 ton. Divided will be to 0.50. Front and back to have it equally spread out. And there we go. Good. Now we're loading the gas. Connected with the ground power, and it's very busy. I don't know what's up with the Lufthansa, but we'll see how busy it is if we're connected with the Vatsim ATC later on. Position. Let's take that from our GPS. There we go. And decide the IRS decision. I think we are at gate 11. Let's have a look at Hannover Airport. Yeah, so I planned for 27 left. If he gives me 27 right, fine. It's a longer taxi route. Anyways, we are at stand 11. That's what it looks like. And it's a bit off. Fine with that. Our route will take us to Bologna, if I say that right. That's our route. Is it loaded? Yes, it is loaded. There we go. Now he's loading it. The route that we are planning to do is from 27 left and then the Vera 3 Foxtrot. that gives us Vera is then the Vera. Yeah, Vera 3 Foxtrot. Let's see that he gives us that as well. So 27 left via Vera 3 Foxtrot. Initial climb and transition level we will get from them, QNH, and that's from the ATIS, which we can listen to have an idea what the weather is doing. We tune into the ATIS. We have delivery ground tower online, so this is going to be very interesting regarding ATC. Let's tune into the ATIS, which is 136.575. $136.575. There we go.
Hannover Information Kilo.
Kilo.
Met report time 1850 Zulu. Automated weather message expect radar vectors. Runways in use 27 left and 27 right dependent parallels approaches in progress. Transition level 70 when airborne
70.
contact Bremen radar on frequency 131.325. Wind 180 degrees 5 knots variable between 140 and 220 degrees. Cav OK. Temperature 7. 2.5 QNH 999 trend. Nosy Hannover Information Kilo. Out.
So upon departure, there is an automatically
Hannover Information Kilo.
Which is good to know.
Met report time 1850 Zulu. Automated weather message expect radar vectors.
Didn't get the QNH.
Runways in use 27 left and 27 right dependent parallels approaches in progress. Transition level 70 when airborne contact Bremen radar on frequency 131.325. Wind 180 degrees 5 knots variable between 140 and 220 degrees. Cav OK. Temperature 7. 2.5 QNH 999 trend. Nosy Hannover Information Kilo.
That's a low
Out.
QNH, but that's fine. Alright, now we tune in for delivery to get our
Hannover
clearance,
Information Kilo.
which is 120.
Met report time 1850 Zulu. Automated weather message expect radar vectors. Runways in use 27 left and 27 right dependent parallels approaches in progress. Transition level 70 when airborne contact Bremen radar on frequency 1.
There we go. This is delivery. That's ground is 121.950. To 1950, 121.950. Our route can be loaded. There we go. Oh, flight number. Transavia, as usual, but then it's 697 today. Okie dokie. Activate, execute, and good. Alright. It's very quiet on delivery. I'm not sure if that's good sign. 120.400. Let's
Hannover delivery.
Oh, there we go.
2901 stand 12 request pushback.
Eurowings 2901 for pushback, contact Hannover ground 121.950.
Ground on 121.950, Eurowings 2901.
writing down several frequencies that we're going to meet on the way so that I'm prepared. It's always good to have a preparation. From approach, they will probably give us handover to some Bremen radars. That can be 3, that's 123.225. Or 123.925. Or 128.750. Alright, from there we can do a bit further. Alright, now I would like to know how our clearance is going to be, which we're going to ask at delivery of handover. And here we go. Good evening, Hannover, Transavia 697, information Kilo, requesting clearance to Bologna.
Transavia 697, Hannover delivery, hello. Information, Kilo is current, startup approved, cleared Bologna via Vera 3 Foxtrot departure, runway 27 left, flight planned route, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 2025.
Clear to Bologna, runway 27 left via Vera 3 Foxtrot. Initial climb is 4,000 feet and squawk is 2025. Transavia 697.
Transavia 697, read back correct. For pushback, contact me.
Alright.
So if we're ready with the startup and want to push back, then we contact him back. Runway 27 left as confirmed, which is wonderful, that's great. Because then we can just load that in. 27 left via the Vera 3 Foxtrot, and there we go. Load more from our flight plan, which is a 0 fuel weight. Our weight without the fuel, so pure the weight, which is going to be 60.6. Reserves for fuel altogether is a nice 3.2. There we go, and the cost index for today is going to be 60. I'm taking this straight from a flight plan from SimBrief. Cruise level today will be cruise level 350, and transition altitude we got from the ATIS is 7,000 feet. There we go, that all looks good. Flight director on, traffic is on. We set our QNH, which is 999er. This is all good. This is all good. Flaps 5, we always take off with flaps 5. That's what I'm used to. And V2 is 151. That's what I'm gonna put in as speed, 151. Runway 27 left, then we'll tune this in as heading 270. There we go. Initial climb was 4,000 feet. It's not that high. So we're gonna be we'll manage. We need to manage ATC and climbing, but we're gonna see. Sometimes I do forget the squawk, but this time we will not. 2025. There we go. Alright. Cue our crew that we're almost set up.
Cabin crew, we're just about set up here, so we're happy for you to close the doors once everybody is on board. Thanks.
If you.
Okay, great. We're almost done.
And I think our gas is filled up. I actually should have checked it before I start the APU, so release the fuel truck. This is fine, so we can just almost release that, and this is loaded up, so release those as well. Still 31 passengers remaining for boarding. That's okay. We are quite done. Quite good. Let's see outside. How's everything? Loaded up. Closing. Detaching. There's a Eurowings ready to taxi. So this is runway 27 left. So that's a. Is it a small aircraft going? Yeah, nice. Alright. And there's another Eurowings. It's nice and busy on a Sunday evening. Once again, in the simulator it's daylight, but actually it's at night. But I sometimes don't like to fly at night because you barely see a thing. That's good, that's all good. Okie dokie, so since the fuel truck we are loaded, we're not allowed to put on the safety seat seatbelt sign when we're loading fuel. Loading fuel, so we're gonna turn on the seatbelt sign. APU is on, so let's switch to the APU generator so that we can detach the ground power, which is right here. There we go. Since we're still waiting for 13 more passengers, we can have a look how we can push back, in which direction we can expect it, and which taxi route we can expect. Basically what I would suggest is, if I look at this, it's gonna probably put us to the west, facing east. So facing east, and then he's gonna give us Alpha and holding point 27 left. It's not a very difficult taxiway. Maybe he's gonna push us through Alpha 2 and then Alpha, or just Alpha 1 and then Alpha. But as long as it's Alpha and then holding point 27 left, it's gonna be wonderful. Let's see if the route is properly loaded. So we're gonna go like this, take a left turn, and then go more south. How's it in our FMC? Oh, nice. We are loaded up. Close the door. And detach the jetway. There we go.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross-check. Thank you.
Prepare
Hi, Captain.
pushback.
All passengers are on board and doors have been cleared.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're gonna push back on this road, on this route right here. There we go. If we're ready, if we get the clearance, then we're gonna be fine. Let's. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Daniel Christiani and I'd like to welcome you on board of this flight. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air in the next 15 minutes or so. We are currently finishing up preparing the flight. Please get yourself seated and secured in the meantime so we can make a departure as soon as we're finished. Thank you.
Great. Fuel pumps, yaw damper, hydraulic pumps, window heat, cruise level 350. The elevation of Bologna, need to be honest, no idea. Do you know where to get that? Yes, I'll show you quickly. There we go. We'll take the airport. This is Bologna. This is where we go. Probably we're gonna land on 1, 2, so that's elevation 1, 2, 3. So I'll put it on 100. Yeah, that's good. The APU is on, so I'll switch on that. That's not. That looks good for now. Ready for pushback. Transavia 697, request pushback and start.
Transavia 697 for pushback, contact Hannover ground 121.950.
Contact ground 121.950, Transavia 697. We tuned that in already. Now we're going to tune in the tower already. Which is 120.175 as far as I know. Yeah, that's how I got it. Alright. Hannover ground, good evening, Transavia 697, requesting push and start, stand 11.
Transavia 697 of Hannover ground, good evening. Pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved, facing east, Transavia 697. So we are approved, which means that we can request to push back.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Alright, let's get comfy behind this steering wheel over here. Foot on the pedals. Because, there we go. Ready.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
No, we didn't check the route. We can still do that later on. Parking brakes.
The parking brakes are
Please set
set.
parking
You may
brakes.
lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
No.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Alright.
It will start in the sequence.
Just for information, we're starting the engine. Oh, need to be careful with my pedals over here. Yeah, okay. Restarting, and we do ignition when this is on 24. Yeah, there we go. Start with engine number 2, then engine number 1. Meanwhile, pay attention that we have clearance for pushback, or we're good for pushback, so that looks good. Yep. Not too busy anymore. At least it doesn't look busy. Also, ground doesn't seem to be very busy.
On behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin
Once again,
experience sudden
we're gonna
pressure
look
loss,
here
stay
that it
calm and
reaches
listen for instructions from the cabin
2425, and then we
Oxygen masks will drop down from above your
ignite.
seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and
There we go.
evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind.
Looks
Light racks
positive.
are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Alright, let me see.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Alright, checklist for taxi. Brake
Ground.
for
Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding
flat
position waiting
5.
for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
That's flat 5. Good. Engines are started. Yep. Alright. Then we put on the lights, taxi lights. We switch over to the engine generators and we turn off the APU. The probe heat, engine bleed, and the air conditioning. That's good. Yep. I think that's all. Good. And last but not least, let's just do some quick stuff. As in the trim.
573. And there we go. Is it this? There we go. 573, I can handle this. Quickly check our route, what we didn't do yet. If we are actually in the... That looks good. Yeah. Great stuff. Flight instruments. Alright. Not really fond of this. Alright. Good. All set. Let's see what a taxi route is going to be.
KLM 66 Charlie Delta.
KLM 66 Charlie, Hannover ground, good evening, taxi to gate 2 via Delta 1.
2 via Delta 1, KLM 66 Charlie.
Transavia 697 is ready to taxi.
Transavia 697, taxi to holding point runway 27 left via Alpha 2 and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point 27 left via Alpha 2 and Alpha. Transavia 697. Alpha 2 and Alpha. So that's how we actually expected it as well. Alright. Let's get this baby going. Parking brake off. Tiny bit of throttle. There we go.
Transavia 697, contact Hannover Tower, 120.175.
Contact tower on 120.175. Good evening, Transavia 697. And 131.325. We tune in the approach, it's gonna make our life much more easier later on. Bit more power again. Cable gets stuck.
Ryanair 2009 vacated at Delta.
Ryanair 2009, welcome to Hannover. Contact Hannover ground on 121.950. Bye bye.
121.950, Ryanair 2005.
Hannover Tower, Transavia 697, taxi into runway 27 left.
Transavia 697 Hannover Tower, good evening.
Get a bit more power going. It's holding point Bravo, so we're gonna take the next one.
Transavia 697 wind 070 degrees 5 knots, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff, have a nice flight, bye bye.
Runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, Transavia 697, good evening, bye bye. So we got the clearance already, so let's just get this going in as well.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
We're not at the runway yet, because you wanted to take us holding point 27 left. This turn was holding point Bravo. Come on. Take a turn, but that's how not busy it is at the moment then eventually. Those things means that the crew has seated and that everybody is seated down, so we're ready for takeoff. That's fine.
Austrian 4 Juliet Hotel, welcome to Hannover, taxi via Golf and Foxtrot, hold short of Mike cross runway 27 center.
Golf and Mike hold short 27 center, transfer correction Golf and Foxtrot hold short of Mike cross runway 27 center, transfer to okay.
Jetzt haben wir da aber.
Alright, auto throttle, lights, and we're all good, We'll switch already, because that makes our life easier.
Speedbird 978 Juliet, call tower 120.175, tschüss.
120.175, Speedbird 978 Juliet, vielen Dank, ciao.
Toga.
Wings 180, turn right, heading 180.
Okay. 180, right, 180.
Hannover Rally 6951, which outlet do you expect me?
Positive rate of climb.
651, expect the other Zulu 127 right.
Zulu 27 right, you can take some of one thing.
Flight directors on. Going too steep. 3,000 feet.
79 Kilo Charlie, descent, only to 3,000 feet, QNH is 999.
Descent 3,000 feet, QNH 999, 79 Kilo Charlie.
Brain rate at Transavia 697, climbing 3,400 feet.
Transavia 697, Bremen, hello, identified, climb flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Transavia 697.
Private Wings 180, turn right, heading 240, cleared at Zulu, runway 27 right.
Private Wings 180, right, turn 240, cleared, I left, 27 right.
Kind of a strong wind, but we're quite good anyways.
Transavia 697, contact Bremen 128.7502.
Oh, which one?
Transavia 697, contact Bremen 128.7502.
Contact Bremen on 128.750. Transavia 697, choose.
Bravo Wings 180, contact Tower 120.175,
Bravo Wings 180, contacting 120.175,
From Banana Kilo Charlie, speed to 50 knots.
Say again from Lufthansa Nano Kilo Charlie?
Banana Kilo Charlie, speed to 50 knots.
Speed to 50 knots, Lufthansa Nano Kilo Charlie.
And there we go.
Get up.
Bremen Radar, Transavia 697, flight level 85.
Transavia 697, Bremen Radar, hello, identified. Proceed to Vera, climb flight level 240.
Proceed to 0, climb flight level 240, Transavia 697. Okie dokie, and we're off. I think we're all good, flaps are good. We can go back. Turn this off, put this there. That, landing lights off. And our guests can go have a walk through the cabin if they want. There we go. Let's keep going. Direct Vera. And we're off. Didn't really put out where we are. Here we go.
650 from Kilo, descent flight level 250, 2000 feet per minute operator.
German 650 from Kilo, descent 250 with 2000 feet per minute for Greater.
Dem
Radar, guten Abend, Lufthansa 8 for Lima at flight level 220 inbound Delta Victor 572.
We got this one right, this one.
Lufthansa 8 for Lima, Bremen, schönen guten Tag, identified. Descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Lufthansa 8 for Lima.
No.
Bremen Radar, good evening, Delta Charlie Sierra Africa, flight level 244, descending flight level 220, direct source at VOR.
Well, good.
Delta Charlie Sierra Alpha Golf, Bremen, guten Tag, identified, descent flight level 110 and assigned rate.
Descent flight level 110, and what was the other thing, Delta Alpha Golf?
At assigned rate, please.
At assigned rate, Delta Charlie Sierra Alpha Golf.
Bremen Radar, guten Abend, KLM 37 Echo with you, flight level 370, 90 miles west of Batel.
KLM 37 Echo, Bremen Radar, we are once identified.
And we're off to Bologna. Oh, good. Load our wings. Here we go.
Bremen, hello, quality 4147 with you, flight level 250.
Quality 4147, Bremen Radar, good evening, identified. Descent flight level 110.
Down to 110, quality 4147.
What I like to do in these situations now while we wait for new vectors is to see what we can expect further for radars. So if you want to see Transavia 697, that's us right there.
German wing 650 from Kilo, contact Bremen radar 123, decimal
We're
225.
gonna fly over Lange radar.
Bremen 123, 225, schönen Abend, ciao, German
There we go.
65, Henry von Kilo.
With
German wing 650 from Kilo, sorry, my mistake, 123, 925,
different kind
of
of
course.
stuff, so we
Roger,
can
123,
still...
925, ciao, German 65, Henry von Kilo. Tschüss.
I always like to mark all them down so that when they say it, I have a quicker read back. So there's something that I'm honestly tell you I'm not good at is like they tell you to, they give you a handoff to a different frequency to listen and repeat back the frequency instantly is something that I am just not good at. So what I do is every possible frequency that can be told, I write down.
Lufthansa 8 for Lima, contact Bremen radar 131, 325.
I wrote this one down.
131,
These three.
325, Lufthansa 8 for Lima.
The chance that we go over Munich is not that great, to be honest.
Alright.
Could be both ways, so let's write this one down as well then. Munich.
Sorry, 697, contact Langen radar 124, decimal 725, bye bye.
Contact Lange radar on 124.725. Transavia 6907, good day. And that's why we do the preparation.
Lufthansa 355, stop climb flight level 250.
124.
Lufthansa 355, stopping climb level 250. 355, 250 will be final for today. 355?
There we go. So we contact him now, tell where we are.
CSA2 Delta Zulu, Lange radar.
Oi. Lange radar, good evening. Transavia 697, flight level 210.
Transavia 697, Lange radar, highly identified. Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Transavia 697. So he gives us now permission to go to our cruise level. There we go.
Lufthansa 6 Yankee Whiskey, contact Bremen radar on 128.750, ciao.
So we continue.
Bremen radar 128.750.
Probably on this frequency. If he puts us to Munich, that's fine. Since we go to Bologna, it might be that we get
Langen radar, good evening.
Vienna radar as well.
Climbing flight level 171 for 200 inbound Delta Lima 242.
We can handle that. 132.550. And then just in case, Wien radar on 135.625 or 129.125. Good. Alright. For now, that's
Last conversation second, please.
Langen radar, good evening. Austrian 1 Hotel Zulu, climbing flight level 186 for 200 inbound Delta Lima 242.
Austrian 1 Hotel Zulu, Lange radar, highly identified. Climb flight level 350.
Climb level 350, Austrian 1 Hotel Zulu.
Langen radar, service CSA2 Delta Zulu, with level 400 inbound mid-move, please.
CSA2 Delta Zulu, Lange radar, highly identified. Bulkhead 2644, Lange radar, highly identified.
well, the passengers are getting some food at the moment, and we are 10,000 feet away from our cruise level. Everything seems completely fine. We're on our way to Bologna. What are we gonna pass by on our way is... Let's have a look at our route, shall we? There we go. So, Netherlands, Germany, Hannover. We pass by, well, pass by. We actually cross Germany. We take a bit of Austria, Innsbruck area. And then Italy, the Alps.
Ceci, student will request out of cockpit for a minute.
For Bologna. Hi Bologna. Never flew
Approved,
there.
report back.
Find it quite nice.
Ceci, to those.
Okie dokie.
Dankeschön, benannt Lufthansa 355, Level 250, inbound Kerax.
Lufthansa 355, Langradar Hall identified. Cleared Kerax to Alpha arrival.
Cleared Kerax to Alpha arrival, Lufthansa 355.
Alright. The thing with Vatsim is that it's amazing. There's not always someone online, as you see. After maybe Vienna radar, we are getting handoff to Unicom. And then we just do everything on our own. Fly the route, fly the approach, land. Need to admit, I got the new yoke.
Airplane 254 with
pedals.
US possible 250 and direct for this.
Did until now 3 landings with this new system. Actually, yesterday for the first time, I did
Hello, Lufthansa 230, flight level 120 inbound, Lisco.
In Eindhoven.
Lufthansa 2301 Langradar Hall identified. Climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Lufthansa 2301.
France 254 squawk 2010.
Air France 254 squawking 201. Air France 254, I have a little problem with my transponder. Just confirm me I'm squawking 2010 right now, please.
Air France 254 affirmative. Report your next waypoint, please.
After put it, you're heading to Bombay, Air France 254.
Okay, please check your autopilot because you're not direct to Podip, you're flying somewhere else.
Say to Delta Zulu back.
Say to Delta Zulu Langradar, Roger.
Yes, affirmative. I have just so many problems with my autopilot, so I'm just heading to Podip and not via my autopilot.
Okay, France 254, proceed direct Bombay.
Roger, proceeding direct Bombay, Air France 254.
Also, France.
Good evening, Alpine 69 Lima Bravo, flight level 360 for flight level 380.
Alpine 69 Lima Bravo, Langradar, hello. Report your next waypoint.
Next waypoint is Masek. 69 Lima Bravo.
Alpine 69 Lima Bravo, Roger, climb to level 390.
Flight level 390, Alpine 69 Lima Bravo.
I know, but sometimes actually...
Stanza 355, when ready, descend flight level 110 to reach level 110 at Karax.
Lufthansa 355, when ready, descending level 110 to be leveled by Karax.
Langen, good evening, Leipzig Air 1817, flight level 340.
That's here 1817, lag radar, HAL identified. Yeah, France 254, you have... Do you fly explain 12?
France 254, can you just repeat it?
Do you fly explain 12?
No, I'm on flight limit 23.
Okay, then please check your bar because you're on flight level 236. You should be on 230.
Okay, confirm, I'm just doing that. Okay.
KLM 129, descent flight level 350.
Descent flight level 350, KLM 129er.
American 650, contact land radar 125.2, ciao.
125.2, American 650, good day.
KLM 129, contact land radar 125.2, ciao. KLM 129, contact land radar 125.2, ciao.
125.2 for KLM 129er, bye bye.
Lufthansa 355, leaving level 240. 25.
Last calling station, say again please.
Lufthansa 355, leaving level 250 to descend.
Yeah.
Qantas 10, flight level 330,
Qantas 10, land radar, HAL identified.
And green radar just went offline. This is going to be quite still.
CSA 2 Delta Zulu, contact CSA 2 Delta Zulu, contact Paris control on 128.1, ciao.
It's estimated
Paris
time
control
of arrival,
128.1, díky, ahoj, CSA 2.
It's acceptable. Not sure if we can make that. Cruise level.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know that we've reached our cruise level and we're...
Transfer 697, contact land radar 125.2, ciao.
Time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles
Contact
are
land
clear
radar
of any items,
125.2,
and I invite you
Transavia
to sit
697,
back,
ciao.
relax, and enjoy the flight.
Lufthansa 2301, press direct Sierra Alpha Sierra. Lufthansa 2301, press direct Sierra Alpha Sierra.
Buff.
310 direct long road, 1031, direction to Kilo Golf.
KLM 129, proceed direct Delta Kilo Bravo.
Direct Delta Kilo Bravo, KLM 129er.
Lufthansa 951, München offline, bye bye, Unicom.
Unicom, ciao.
3994, descent flight level 130, proceed direct Lubeck via Lima
See,
Bravo
this guy has
uniform,
some
bye bye.
Descent flight level 130 and direct Lubeck, gravity
See if I
level
get
894.
through. Land radar, good day. Transavia 697 with you, flight level 350.
With a 741, contact Langenrider 125, decimal 050, bye bye. With a 741, contact München radar 125, decimal 050.
You didn't hear me?
125050 for Wizz Air 741. Question, Munich radar was offline last time.
Ja, ist korrekt. They're closed. Oder was war die Frage?
Wo ich jetzt hinconnecten soll? Ich möchte in Karlsruhe Baden landen.
Ja, Contact, was habe ich denn gesagt? Contact Langenräder 125.050. Hab ich München gesagt? Sorry.
Langenräder, jawohl, alles klar, vielen Dank.
My bad.
Und Gravity 9894 with a request.
Go.
Du hast zu mir Bye-Bye gesagt, soll ich auch zu Langen wechseln?
Ich scheine schon halb zu schlafen. Gravity 9894, jo, Langen 125.050 bitte. Ciao, ciao.
125050, Gravity 9894, danke, ciao.
Transavia 9342, contact Langenräder 124.725.
124.725, Transavia 9342.
Airport 254 with US 5060.
Performance 254, Langenhallo Radar contact. Transavia correction KLM 873, contact Langenräder 124.725.
I announced myself already. He didn't reply.
124.725 for KLM 873. Thank you, bye.
Langenräder, wunderschönen guten Abend, Lufthansa 17 Papa, Flight Level 254, climbing 270.
Lufthansa 17 Papa, Langenhallo Radar contact, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Lufthansa 17 Papa.
Langenräder, good day. Transavia 697 with you, flight level 350.
Transavia 697, Langenhallo Radar contact.
There we go. Not the friendliest of ATC, but at least he found me and he got me. Great.
Line 2648, contact Langenräder on 124.725. Bye-bye.
Langenräder on 124.725. Line 2648. Bye-bye.
Langenräder for David Crossing 102 descending flight level 1508 bound Leicester.
Oscar Monitor Zulu Langenhallo Radar contact. You can turn left heading 100 and do you want to climb again 350?
If possible, yes, climb again to 3531 turning left on 110.
Yeah, left heading 1, make it left heading 0905 and climb flight level 340.
Left heading 0905, climb at 340.
KLM 129er, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Descend flight level 250, KLM 129er.
Austrian 2 Kilo Golf, proceed to Nombo.
Correct, Nombo, Austrian 2 Kilo Golf.
Austrian 1 Hotel Zulu, proceed to PTX, climb flight level 350.
Direct PTX and climb level 350.
Langen Radar, good evening, Silver Toronto, flight level 340 inbound Redney with you.
Confirm Speedbird 312.
Speedbird 212 with you.
Speedbird 212, Langenhallo Radar contact. Descent, flight level 240, cleared Favre to Bravo arrival.
Could you please say again the flight level, Speedbird 212?
Speedbird 212, descent, flight level 240, cleared Favre to Bravo arrival.
Descent 240 and cleared Favre to Bravo arrival, Speedbird 212.
Air France 254, proceed to Delta Kilo Bravo.
Descend to Delta Kilo Bravo, Air France 2.
Austrian 2 Kilo Golf, München is gone on offline 1 Unicom 122.8.
Sandy direkt, servus.
KLM 129, München is gone offline 1 Unicom 122.8, vorbei.
122.8 KLM 129er.
Super 212, descend via star flight level 110 to reach jet stager.
Descend via star to 110 to reach jet stager, Super 2.
Lufthansa 17 Papa, proceed direct RFAC.
Direkt RFAC, Lufthansa 17 Papa, vielen Dank.
Super 212, proceed direct Delta Foxtrot 614, expect straight in.
Direct Delta Foxtrot 614, Super 2.
United, good evening, Gearing 3 Yankee Alpha, passing flight level 920.
Gearing 3 Yankee Alpha, Langen Hello, radar contact, climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, Gearing 3 Yankee Alpha.
This is 17 Papa, contact Münch, correction, contact Langen radar on 124, decimal 725, goodbye.
124, 725, Lufthansa 17 Papa, Stern, ciao.
Austin 1 Hotel Zulu, Unicom 1 to select right. Goodbye. Tschüss.
On your radar, Finnair 888 with you, passing flight level 220, climbing to flight level 340.
Schneider Date Lang, hello, radar contact, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, Finnair 888.
On radar, good evening, it's 778 flight 340 and take.
So 778 Langen, hello, radar contact.
Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a rocket ship. Okay.
Air France 254, München is offline, Unicom 1 to decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom 1 to decimal 8 for Air France 254, thank you very much, bye-bye.
Seabird 212,
right.
contact Langen radar on 125, decimal 350,
Maybe we
bye-bye.
can have a look at our
125, 350, bye-bye,
approach in Bologna. Gonna take runway 30, buddy. Then 3 whiskey. Preferably ILS, of course. So let's have a look at this one. That seems about right. Add the route. Alright. Go around. Alright, great. Let's plug it in. ILS 30, reset, level 3 whiskey.
Transition. Bravo, Langen, hello. Squawk
Don't really see a
2203.
transition, so I'm not gonna choose for a transition.
Langote, Lufthansa 979er 103, climbing 140 inbound Spesa.
Lufthansa 9879er Langen radar contact. Lufthansa 9897, climb flight level 180, high is available, just request.
979er request 220.
Roger, climb flight level 220.
Yep.
United 79, climb flight level 220,
Properly
thank you.
loaded. Well done.
Swiss 778, when ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, down to flight level 250, Swiss 778.
Let's tune in the ILS. So.
Senior EDDV report your requested level.
340, Finnair 888.
There we go. This is going to be our glide slope. How we're going to land. We take the glide slope on 3,000 feet. And 294 degrees. And we set in our course.
Finnair 888, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Finnair 888.
Nordic 3 Lima Bravo, Langen, hello, radar contact.
Nordic 3 Lima Bravo, requesting flight level 370.
Roger, climb flight level 370.
294. The frequency is 109.5.
Bye bye.
128, you're Strianki Alpha, goodbye, Susan.
Radar, schönen guten Abend, die Lufthansa 9 Papa Alpha, passing flight level 171, climbing flight level 360, with final hill for us now.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha,
I always do
radar
dual,
contact, climb flight
in
level
case we
360.
do full automated landing,
Lufthansa 9 Papa Alpha, climb flight
then
level
it's already
360.
prepared, because then you need both autopilots.
Radar, hello. Lufthansa 186 on
109,
at flight level 260.
The 186 Langen, hello, radar contact.
That is good.
Climb flight level 280 and turn
Alright.
left heading 300.
Last thing I would always like to do is enter the minimums,
280 on
which
and
is
2. What was the heading again? I'm sorry.
Lufthansa 186 left heading 300.
1622.
300.
High up.
Langen radar, hello, Jaring 1 Alpha Echo,
Look over
passing
here.
level 300
It's
for
gonna
level
pop up, and then
250 in
we're
Boston.
gonna add there
71 Alpha
1622.
Echo, Langen, hello, radar contact.
Langen radar, good evening, Eurowings 2180, passing flight level 280, descending to flight level 250.
Holdings 2180, Langen, hello, radar contact.
Langen, hello, Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee, level 330.
Sorry, who called in?
Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee.
Dr. 4 Lima Yankee, Lang, radar contact. Proceed to Dinku and descend flight level 250 to reach at Dinku.
Direct Dinku and
There we go.
expect to reach 250
That's
Dinku,
set in,
Lufthansa
that's set
4
in.
Lima Yankee.
Alright.
Langen Radar, hallo, die Eurowings 135, passing flight level
Once again, we're
230,
flying
climbing
live
flight level
with live weather.
370.
I just don't like to fly in the
Holdings
dark because you
135,
barely
Langen,
see a
hello,
thing.
radar contact. Climb flight
That's
level
why I put it
300.
on daylight, but for the rest everything is
Flight
real
level
as
300,
gets. So
Eurowings
the time is
135.
11:38. It's actually
Transavia 697, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
nah, no one. One of the Unicom 122.8, Transavia 697, bye bye.
Eurowings 2180, continue descent flight level 130 to reach at Neklo.
Unicom.
Descent level 1.
That's a shame, because that means there's, for the rest, nobody else online in our route. We are Transavia 697, as you can see. There's a lot of people still flying online. This is Vatsim. That's where you can find frequencies. For example, we took off Hannover. That's where you can see then all the frequencies that you can tune in. And this is us, right there. Flying to Bologna. And indeed he gave us a handoff, because well, Zurich is online, but it's tower. It's not gonna be interested. It's not interested for us. That's where we're going. Alright, so it's probably gonna be Unicom, where only pilots are connected, where we keep each other informed of what we're doing and where we're going. Alright. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving alcoholic drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
So the guests are gonna have some drinks. Cheers. Let's prepare some more stuff for our arrival. Actually, get our gross weight done, which we calculate by getting the reserve fuel weight that we're going to have while we land. This is what we're going to have left after landing. That's how we calculate it. This is the Bologna, so we have 4.3 ton of fuel left. We add that to our zero fuel weight, and our zero fuel weight was on a flight plan, and that's 60.6. That's 64.9. There you go, 64.9. Decimal 9. 2 Dutch. And we're gonna land with flaps 30. Adjust speed is gonna be 148 knots. Always try to be 5 knots above it. So let's land at 153 knots at 30 degrees flaps. Sounds about right. We're quite prepared. Nice about the Boeing 737 is that it will it will descend automatically when it's the top of descent. Where's the top of descent? Cha. Right over there. Right over here. That's still gonna take a while before we start to descend. Good. So, where are we? We can have a look at where we are. Almost crossing the border with Austria. Stop following. There we go. Innsbruck, Augsburg, München. This is where we are. We can even zoom a bit more in to see if it would be a bit more clear outside. We would actually be able to see a bit more, but it looks like it's bad weather down there. Alright. All good, all good. Not sure if the estimated time of arrival is going to be accurate. It says 10 past 10, but 21:10 Zulu, which here in the Netherlands where I am is going to be 10 past 10. So 25 minutes. Not sure if that's going to be accurate. But we'll see. Would have been a bit more fun if there was more ATC online. But you cannot get everything. Well, we can actually have a look at our guests, just for fun. There we go. There they are. Look at the crews walking up and down. They're not that satisfied. Since I have my new yoke, the takeoff, I pull a bit too much on the yoke, so it's a bit too steep, and this thing is just too sensitive with that. But yeah, there we go, Mr. Pete Lightly, age 48, he's reading a book. Also reading a book. Also reading a book. We got a lot of readers on the plane. I was using Wi-Fi. Sounds more like these days. Relaxing. Must be looking outside of the window. Someone enjoying the view out here at the window seats. Talking. Talking. Alright. That looks fine. We can have our manifest. Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, our messages for today. Getting nasty weather, but it's above the Alps where we are right now. Yep. Right above the Alps. Bad weather. Nothing to see, unfortunately. Basically, I could have flown at night with real data. What is this? Alright, we're just gonna write down our arrival in our flight log. I hold the flight log. It's a piece of paper that I make myself in Word, and I write everything down. Frequencies, vectors, ATIS information, everything. So our arrival runway today is going to be 30. There's no ATIS online or anything, so I'm going to cross that out. The star will be our Bomber 3 Whiskey. Transition. I didn't look that up. 6,000 feet. Arrival vectors, there's no ATC, so I will just follow nicely the... Am I? Yeah, for now I'm good. Do I hear the engines? Taken. No, because we're not at the top of descent yet. So there's no need for the engines to decrease. Oh, we're still good, check. Barely can see the nose, a lot of clouds. Probably gonna have some turbulence. Just for now, let's do so. I expect some turbulence. Normally I can see better with the weather radars, but not really working in this model.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, just to let you know, we're expecting a small amount of turbulence up ahead, and as such I've turned on the seatbelt sign. For your safety, please remain seated for a few minutes until the light is turned off. Thank you.
Alright, better safe than sorry. I see that we're shaking a bit. And in these kind of situations, we definitely can expect some turbulence. Nothing to really worry about. Oh, good. We, by the way, just cross the border with Italy. There's coming at top of the descent. I'm gonna put our altitude down already. Doesn't mean that we go there now. But when we reach the top of this end, this plane will automatically start descending if I do that, so that's good. Should we prepare where we're going? Yeah, let's do so. Alright, so we come in from Bamek. Then we go this way. So he wants us already at Creva at 5,000 feet. With a max of 230 knots all the way until here where we start our descent. Well, we start the glide slope at 210 knots. So Creva 5,000 knots. How is that actually programmed in our FMC? Let's have a look. Creva 5,000 feet. So we go from flight level 140 to 5,000 feet. That's 9,000 feet. How? It's such a small... And I would like to know where Bamek is. It's this small part, like 8.2 nautical mile. That's gonna be 9,000 feet. No. No, let's see if we can change that up a bit. Let's start descending already. Right off high level. I'll bet. Actually would like to be here already on 9,000 feet. That sounds more like it. Here we go. top of descent is now earlier, which means we're going to do that soon.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, you will be delighted to know that we will shortly be starting our descent, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you could make sure all aisles are clear for the cabin crew as they start making their way around the aircraft, it would be much appreciated. Thank you.
So we're going to descend here. I'll bet we're going to be at flight level 170, 178. And then descend to 9,000. That all looks a bit more reasonable. Because then we're going to be at flight level 178 here, 9,000 there, 5,000 here, 4,003. That looks much better. You cannot descend 9,000 feet in this small area, plus also decreasing speed, because below flight level 100 I'm not allowed to fly any faster than 250 knots, so there's also going to be a moment that we're going to straight out a bit to reduce our speed. Like, it's not very, how to say it, preferable to descend and take back speed, decrease speed. That's is a bit possible with speed brakes, but in the Boeing 737 the speed brakes are not as, in my experience, in the simulator, they are not as developed as in the Airbus. There I can put full speed brakes and I can just descend, keep continuing the rate of descent and slow down, but this thing, this Boeing, just keeps on going with full speed brakes. Alright. I see something there. Is there a discontinuity in a step? Let's have a look. It doesn't look like that though. No. No, it just keeps on going. That's good. Alright. Another form of preparation that I like to do is taking a look at the airport where we're gonna land. I'm not familiar with this one. There are some airports that I've landed before now, a couple of times, so I'm a bit familiar. This one is new. So this is runway 30. We're coming in from here. So preferably we would like to take exit Delta or Bravo. Don't want to taxi too long to the gate. We just take exit Delta. All depends how the landing goes. Otherwise we take Bravo. But imagine we would take Delta. Then we can turn. And then we can take probably any stand we like, because Bologna, let's be honest, is not an airport that's going to be used a lot by other Vatsim. You can actually have a look. And we've started our descent. That's nice. You heard the engines. Good. Started our descent. That's wonderful. Let's have a look at Bologna Airport. You see? Oh. Look at that. So, me is landing. And Ryanair from Berlin. Oh, he's just departing from Berlin. So he still needs to go. So I'm gonna be the only one. And he departed from there. So I'm gonna be all alone. Don't really need to worry about anything. Can take any stand I like. So that's good. Alright. Not a big airport. Descending. People still want to go to the toilet, then let them go. Just turn off the seatbelt sign so that they can have a bit of a walk around before I close everything down for landing. Alright. Oh, good. Very heavy weather. All right. Do. Can barely see a thing outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've just begun our descent. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and handing them any litter as they come around, it would be much appreciated. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we've landed. And please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
2500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. $1,000.
Cabin crew, please disarm doors. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again we have arrived at the gate and I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.